Good morning readers. I, Harish Budhu, warmly welcome you to my channel. Learn as much as possible from my handwritten articles.
Open Letter to His Holiness Cardinal Pitt. Part 4. This the 14th of September, 2020. Sylvio Michel had campaigned, since the 1970, to ask the Mauritius Commercial Bank to refund that 1837 £1.9 million compensation money to creoles. But the Mauritius Commercial Bank was and is too powerful, all the prime ministers and the church in its pocket. Reverend Cardinal Pitt. 1. A very warm welcome to this fourth letter of the series addressed to you. The open letters have also a triple purpose. Our Facebook and YouTube adult and young and student friends all go through them. And most importantly, we are drawing the attention of the Prime Minister and his government plus all the other political leaders, to come to the rescue of the Creole community. They have suffered too much, we all owe them that rescue mission. 2. Before proceeding further, the following points are deemed very important. A. For our student friends, we had highlighted 35 English expressions yesterday. And we had consulted the 4 main dictionaries 27 times, to make assurance double sure. We are still learning. B. For our Facebook readers. 1. Our administrators have informed us that a record number of people are now reading, sharing and commenting. Good news, we agree to disagree. Our aim is not to hurt anybody. 2. And still, we are harsh, we are telling the painful truth. We are raising the alarm. We are pricking the conscience of the church and the authorities, to act and save 28% of the population. History is history. You cannot defraud the historical facts, they are distressing and agonizing. Awful and dreadful. And unpalatable. 3. Notwithstanding they all serve as a rear-view mirror before picking up speed, to overtake. One should know the past in order to understand the present better, and prepare the future more thoroughly and effectively. Yesterday, today and tomorrow are all the metal rings in the bicycle chain. 4. At the end of the day, historical facts are uncovered, the past is dug up, decades-old painful memories are revived. Stark reminders of the horrors of 1968 are highlighted, etc., just to force the hands of the church and the government to act swiftly, to help our Creole brothers and sisters, who have been exploited, abused, misused and misled for the last 2+ centuries. And that, more by the Catholic Church than by any government. A church which had and still has practiced a two-tiered religious, cultural, racial and economic development. 5. And that to segregate the poor creoles. Truth be told, they have never been integrated fully into the Catholic family. Unlike Chinese, Muslim and Hindu homogenized communities. No surprise, our Creole brothers and sisters have not been able to keep pace. Now is the time to help them. See, our Facebook is eyewitness. We have been raising the alarm since our first the 6th of February 2011 article. Our readers will surely recall the following. We had located the disease and prescribed the right medicine, to cure it. Train some 25,000 Creole leaders. Some 10,000 will emerge as true missionaries, teachers and role models. Ensure regular refresher, training, vocational, crash or intensive courses. It is sad that the Minister of Finance, who knows me, did not find it fitting to speak to me. His financial secretary was even worse. So, it is definitely not the first time that we are writing on the Creole community. D. We thank all readers for maintaining the good standards. 1. This morning, the Facebook administrators reported that there are many comments these days. And that both positive and negative. Good news. Overall, they are respected, respectable and respectful. We just say a big thank you to one and all. Do raise the standards. Do not lower them. Remember, we do not reply. Pray forgive. We always adopt this attitude to help the needy, force the hand of the authorities to save the victims of the society. And that whoever is at the head, friend or foe. I had utilized Navin Ramgoolam and Paul Berenger, to save many of the suffering lot. Truth be told, the present Prime Minister, Pravind Jugnauth, is the worst ever. Alas. To one last point. At times, we are very harsh. We are not economical with truth. We call a spade a spade. We present the naked truth, though painful and dreadful. Without any sugar-coating, window dressing or cosmetics. Quinine and paracetamol, though bitter, cure high fever. End result counts. 3 In or about 1837, the British colonial power had paid some £1.9 million sterling to free the slaves. That huge sum of money was used to launch the Mauritius Commercial Bank. The title speaks for itself. It speaks volumes about the exploitation and cruel fate of the descendants of slaves. Let me hasten to add that I am not a historian. I do not have all the exact facts and figures. However, I know for sure that when the local sugar barons, proprietor of slaves, had refused to free them in 1834, as per the colonial order, the British had paid that considerable amount, in compensatory damages. That was sometime in 1837. The Mauritius Commercial Bank was founded in or about 1838. Just imagine, that £1.9 million sterling considerable amount could today, after 183 years, worth thousands of billions. Sylvio Michel has been campaigning against that injustice of slavery, and broad daylight robbery, for the last 44 years. I have raised that sensitive issue a few times but was helpless. Now is the time to listen to Sylvio Michel. He is the one who had been commemorating the abolition of slavery, since the 1970s. He is the one, along with Paul Berenger, to declare the 1st of February a public holiday in 2001. But Sylvio Michel's task and mission, to compensate the descendants of slaves, were rendered impossible. That because, Anerud Jugnauth and Paul Berenger were both the men of the Mauritius Commercial Bank, remember the 860 million rupees National Pension Fund or Mauritius Commercial Bank scandal, both kept silent plus Navin Ramgoolam, too, was party to that crime plus Pravind Jugnauth was the legal advisor of Mauritius Commercial Bank plus the Catholic Church was the property of the Mauritius Commercial Bank, so to speak. To be continued.
Keep reading, keep learning. Like and subscribe for more thrilling articles. Thank you for watching.